Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here back with Phoenix Wright Contempt Court. We're just leaving the hotel, like, after going through the trial, and we're gonna go try to talk to Maris because she thinks she's killed someone. We need more information on that. We met this interesting character. Before we move on to talk to Maris, I was just scrolling through the evidence and profiles again to, like, have all the events and, like, clues stuck in my head, and just looking at the profile, just, the bellboy's face just looks so out of place here with everyone else. It's like everyone's so pale and it's just like, oh look, he's bright, so bright and happy. Look at that. Look at that smile. Oh boy. I can only imagine, like, we're gonna talk to this guy about the whole ghost story. I imagine, like, the ghost, the ghost has already been brought up several times about it being in the room, so obviously you need to know about the ghost story itself. It was, like, even technically hinted at by Cedric Maplethorpe. Yeah, I have an affinity for saying people's whole names, don't worry about it. Moving all the way to the front. The detention center. Drive mile down there, and here we are. April 3rd, detention center visitors room. So, are you okay now after remembering you killed someone? Oh, God. Miss Rubin? Sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm a bit jumpy at the moment. Oh, boy. That revelation must have shook her up pretty bad. I come to ask you about what any details you may have remembered. Will you be alright? Yes, of course. I'm just being silly. You remembered anything else about the night of the crime? That memory of shooting someone? I brought back a few more details. Can you tell me? Yes, I suppose I can. Not in your life! Okay. Let's see. I entered Mr. Nim's room with a coffee ordered. Oh yeah, the bellboy brought another coffee, so... And it went missing. The ghost really must like coffee. And it must have ate the cup, too. Porcelain chewing ghost. Nice. Are you sure it was coffee? Because the bellboy says he delivered something before you. Did the bellboy say also delivered coffee? Oh yeah, okay. And it was a cup of coffee. I know it was coffee I delivered, Mr. Wright. Maybe you stole his coffee. Maybe you didn't go in there at all with the coffee and you're lying. Well, Cyclops would appear then. An espresso to be exact. It's strange that the victim ordered coffee at 1 AM, especially 2 cups. It's almost as if he wanted to stay awake for something. There's no Cyclops, so I'm assuming she really did give the coffee cups. And as a general rule of thumb, Cyclops never appear in courtrooms. They never do. So we need to talk to the bellboy about that coffee cup business thing. I can only imagine how jarring it is to see Cyclops appear in the middle of a courtroom and just like, okay, you're lying about this. Press. Technically the bracelet's all like that, but you literally had to, like, look for it entirely through testimony. Ah, dang, I wish they actually, like, continued the whole bracelet things in the mainline games. That was good. But not only church investigations, that's bad. Come on. Bring back the testimony stuff. It's fun. I see. What happened next? Remember he stepped aside for me to place a tray on the table, and suddenly he just turned on me. Well, I mean, he had turned around to talk to you, I mean, yeah. Wait, how do you mean? He suddenly turned aggressive. Oh, okay then. He was approaching me with a really dark look in his eyes. What did you do next? I can't believe I did this, but I was looking around for something to defend myself with. And I saw the gun lying on his bed. So it's on the floor, okay. I wasn't thinking straight. I then picked it up and aimed it at him. I had no intention of using it. I was just trying to scare him away. Still holding the gun, I remember backing away towards the door. He was about halfway across the room when I heard... Oh, wow. It was the loudest sound I ever heard, but that wasn't what I screamed at. As I heard the noise, something moved in front of the window. It was only for a split second, but I saw it silhouetted against the moonlight. The ghost. So it was another person in the room, but it can only mean like a culprit was hiding in there, or it's completely something else. They could hide behind the curtains or underneath the bed because there's literally nowhere else. Guess we could look around like the bed and the curtains we go to next to the crime scene. I knew it was him. His silhouette matched Cedric's description. The most terrifying part happened slightly before. That loud noise. I made it. Oh. Wait, you did what? Do you remember when I said I remember shooting someone? That was the noise I heard. The noise I made when I pulled the trigger. So you did pull the trigger? Oh boy, this isn't good. I didn't mean to, Mr. Wright. I had no intention of... I didn't even think about... No, this can't be. She couldn't have. Eris then burst into tears. Despite the huge shock, I did everything I could to calm her down. It must have been about 15 minutes before the last of her tears dried. Are you right now, Miss Rubin? Apart from the fact that I'm a no-good murderer, yes, I'm fine. No, you're not. You said yourself that you didn't mean... Murder is murder, no matter how innocent the reason. Like, even in... Yeah, like, even in court of law, like, even with justified self-defense, it's still considered murder, and, like, that person gets a less, like, you know, less likely sentence, but no matter how justified the murder is, it's still gonna be punished. Because I'm pretty sure if that was justified, that means, like, literally criminals can try to, like, have their damnedest to get a justified self-defense plea. Like, or make the crime seem like that, so, yeah. They can't. It's all still gonna be murder. Yes, I suppose it is. I can't begin to understand how hard this must have all been for you, Miss Rubin. But your recollections, however small, are necessary. I know. I just want this to all be over with so I can forget about the whole thing. So Maris has a gun to defend herself, but no real intention of using it. Why did the victim try to attack her in the first place? I mean, the victim ordered coffee twice. Guess maybe that whole idea... No, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna go with the idea again that the victim really, like, did come here to kill someone, but, like, if what the thought was he definitely wanted to kill a maid, like, kill Miss Rubin, then why did he have, like, leave his gun on a bed instead of on him? Like, you know, he was expecting room service, and he let her in to his room, so he just watched her put the coffee on the tray on the table, and then just decided to go, now's the time to strike. What? Maybe just didn't want to use the gun so, like, it lets a gunshot out at, like, middle of the night? I guess that's one reason. Wait, I just remembered this from the trial. We actually made the distinction that, it was a loud, booming gunshot from the bellboy's testimony, yet the gun we have on hand should only make a sharp sound. Only a sharp sound. So, wait. If Miss Rubin said that she fired a shot, then did she misremember the gun that was used? Is it possible for some reason or another the victim or whoever the true culprit is decided to swap the gun somehow? That, actually, that doesn't make too much sense then. Did everyone look at the gun when, like, you know, when all the guests rush into the, you know, the crime scene the night of, and, like, look at the gun? They probably must have, like, they're looking around, or just the body. They'd probably be more focused on the body. I don't even remember if the gun, like, that was on the ground is the same one that we found, like, when Snow was here and we investigated it. So this either could be a whole fact of him, maybe the victim took this gun after noticing it, and, like, was planning to do something with it, like, you know, whole kill someone at the hotel? But, like, that comes down to the whole thing about unique ammo. Like, you know, those little cannonballs, like, it's a flintlock pistol. So, it feels weird either way, like, no matter what, either way. Oh, yeah! And what was it? Literally, he brought a briefcase with nothing in it. Maybe he was planning to steal something here? That's not really an unlikely theory, but it's an old house and turned into a hotel 200 years. I mean, sure, the hotel was turned to a hotel with, like, to keep up costs for repairs, but there should be something, there could be something, valuable or expensive here, right? I just realized I'm making my same burglar theory every time. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make the same burglar theory for every case, and one of them is gonna be the right answer. Or maybe I'm lying right now. But, so it's either the whole fact of, the culprit just stole, like, what was inside the victim's briefcase, like his clothes or something like that, for whatever reason, and just hid them or burned them. It doesn't make much sense. Did the killer swap the guns? If everyone remembers, like, it was this gun beforehand, if all the victims, not all the victims, all the guests of the hotel, including us, all noticed it was this gun on the ground in the crime scene, like, like the second after the gunshot rang off, that means... That's weird. Weird. Loud booming gunshot, yet it was a loud single booming gunshot. There was only one gunshot that night. Everyone heard it. Only one gunshot, then there was a scream. That was from Miss Rubin. So literally, it was a loud booming gunshot, so it was obviously feeling like pistol, yet this was discharged. Did, like... No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make much sense. Why did the victim try to attack her in the first place? It all comes down to, we literally have no idea who this victim is, what he's doing here, whatever. All we know really is his name and that he's a businessman. It has to be important somehow. Mr. Rubin, do you have any idea why the victim had any reason to attack you? None whatsoever, Mr. Wright. All I did was deliver his coffee. I'm telling the truth. Yeah. It just feels like he suddenly turned on you. Well, it's either like premeditated act where he let you in, like, through the room's door, let you sit at let the coffee down the table in the back of the room, then was like, okay, now's my time to strike. The door is closed. You're alone here, missy. Or literally just thought about killing her, like, right then and there on the spot? Don't know which is more likely. You believe me, don't you? Nobody else does. I believe you. I'm sure that you told me all you could. There's no Cyclops. Although, I wonder if she knows anything about that guy. That guy? I'm assuming you're talking about Vicar Barrows or just Greason? I'm assuming since you already talked about him, maybe him? Is there a guest in the hotel by the name Vic Barrows? Vic Barrows. Oh, why yes, there is! I specifically remember when he checked in, sir. So it wasn't just making it up. You remember when he checked in? Is there anything you can tell me? Well, I remember thinking about how strange he was dressed. Yeah, I don't think anyone could overlook the vacuum cleaner tied to his back. That's literally the only thing that's weird. Did you see the plaster in his nose, too? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. A plaster? He didn't have a plaster on his nose. Huh. So he got the injury when he was staying here at the hotel, then. Really? How strange. When did you check into the hotel? Well, this is gonna be interesting. You checked in yesterday evening. Oh, okay. I think it was an hour or so after you arrived, Mr. Wright. Yesterday. So he came here yesterday after us, didn't have a bandage on his nose, and somehow between, I guess, like, then into our first meeting here, he got a band-aid. And he got his nose and face injured. So either he was, like, messing around, like, sometime during the trial investigation the first day, or literally he got the injury the day of the murder. let's go with the day of the murder because yeah. Is there even any police here? Like, what could even cause like an injury like that? Really? Actually, that's weird. Could he have somehow obtained the plaster since checking in? Did you know he was a ghost hunter? He's a what? Whatever you do, Mr. Wright, don't tell Cedric that there's a ghost hunter around. Who hired him? I don't know. Who would have hired him? At least I know it wasn't Maris. Anyway, it's the best that you don't tell Cedric. Why? He may still be close to Thomas, so he... Thomas? I didn't mean to say it out loud. Mr. Wright, you must understand that Cedric never confides in anybody because talking about his family. But he must have confided in you. Which is why you can't tell him that I told you the ghost name. Okay, so the ghost name's Thomas. I promise I won't, but who's Thomas? Mr. Wright, please, I can't tell you anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I should be focused on the case and put this ghost story aside. The way Mira spoke just now, what she's telling me not to tell Maplethorpe. It's almost as if Maplethorpe's trying to hide something about his family history. I'm playing on a hunch here. I was trying to get the feeling this ghost has more to do with the crime than I thought. Really, the fact that the ghost was there in the crime scene, like, room, and there's no psychologist Maris that says this is lying. The ghost is not. The ghost obviously isn't involved in this. He's a poltergeist who likes eating china plates and coffee espressos. He's even supposedly present in the crime. I need to find out for myself just what the ghost is all about. I'd like to go on so far as to name Thomas. Thank you for reflections, Miss Rubin. And don't worry about... But I did it! There can't be another explanation. Yeah, but there's a thing about the whole gun swap thing. Whether, like, what gun was used. I can't accept it, Miss Rubin. I can't help but feel there's something I overlooked. You still think I'm innocent? Yes. See you tomorrow, Mr. Wright? Yes, of course. See you in the morning, Mr. Rubin. Oh, well, there's that now. Age deceased, gender male, the ghost of Maplethorpe Hotel. So, like, this is his brother? Oh, is that, like, I remember, like, Maris said, like... Well, I mean, Cedric said, like, she's a family friend, and, you know, she was actually engaged to Cedric's brother. Is that what this all is? So Maris is bringing up both bad memories and good ones. Oh, boy. Did we ever go to the police department? I mean, I don't think we ever even got an indication to ever go here. I can't see snow around. I should try and catch him back here later. Well, I guess we wanted to know more about Thomas, the ghost. Thomas, the friendly ghost. We have to go see Vic Barrows, who should be in the garden behind the house, then. Let's go all the way around. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's present that profile here. Yep. Do you know anything about Thomas, the friendly ghost? Mr. Barrows, does the name Thomas mean anything to you? Thomas? No, should it? Well, it's the name of the ghost you're looking for. Is it? Wait, you didn't know? It means nothing to me, Chief. Oh my god, what kind of ghost hunter are you? Ghosts don't need games where they're going after all. Whether heaven or hell or purgatory, they're all going to my vacuum cleaner. And what would that be? The vacuum bag in your back? I mean, yeah, this is the safest place in the world for ghosts, right? I'll cram it all together in a little burlap sack. So am I right in saying that you know nothing about the ghost? That's right, I don't need to know every sub-story from their past. Then how are you... Wait, how are you trying to find the ghost again if you don't know the past? I'm pretty sure every ghost hunter who's worth their salt, like, knows their past. This guy is more eccentric than I thought. The ghost expert knows nothing about the particular ghost. Okay then, maybe he just came on here by his client on short notice. Okay, doesn't mean we need to find this from someone else. I'm assuming we can't ask this to him, Mr. Maplethorpe, because I'm, sensitivity, so who would know about this? I'm actually curious if we could talk to him and just bring it up and just... Oh my gosh, he just rubs salt into the wounds. Oh, I don't think he has salt in this whole house. This is definitely Scooby-Doo all over again. So about your late brother, is he dead? Could you tell me about... What are you doing? I can't ask him about the ghost. Could I tell you about what? Nothing, never mind. Okay, we're not learning from him. I'm guessing, like, actually now looking at the wall shield, guessing the other gun is gone for, like, because the police are looking into it, so, Yeah, that's what it is. Well, like, I guess they're looking to see if, like, it's decommissioned or not. I definitely think, like, you know, they're not, though. Although, thinking about it now, it'd be weird. Well, I guess they, like, there's some people, like, who put on display, like, actual, like, swords on, like, you know, the mantle of their fireplaces, so why not real-life working pistols, although... Guess a matter of fact of how lethal you want your decorations to be. You don't worry, Mr. Wright. I keep my pistols all around this hotel, all completely locked and loaded. What even is this place? Gosh. Well, if there's ever like a shootout coming on, then all the guests can arm themselves. Nice. I wonder, well, I doubt Snow does. But I guess this is worth a try to ask Snow if he knows of the ghost. Doubt it, but maybe he'll lead us to something. April 3rd, Maplethorpe Hotel, 2nd floor. Mr. Wright, how wonderful to see you again, sir. Oh, I already know who you are. Huh? Who's there? It's me, sir. Oh, the bellboy. Hey there, nice to see you again. We're never gonna learn your name, are we? What are you doing around here? Well, I work here, sir. Oh, yeah. You should get fired. Not that. Why are you up here? I guess it's as for room service, sir. Since Miss Rubin is absent. Oh, okay, then I'll get out of your way. Oh, no, it's fine, sir. I'm not due back downstairs for a while yet. We can stay and have a little chat if you wish. Oh, great. Wait, this is my chance to ask him some things about the crime. Oh, do you think you know about the ghost? Oh, I want to bring that up now. Maybe, like, maybe a person who, like, give us clues to how to learn. I can show him this later. First of all, I need to find out what he knows. Okay, then. We'll go with that, then. Then the thing. Do you mind answering a few things regarding the crime? Of course, sir. Anything I do for justice. Well, I mean, like, do you serve just ice or just water? Could you tell me again what you did just before it happened? Let's see. I just think I remember delivering Mr. Nith a cafe mocha. Wait, a cafe mocha and espresso. I don't know my coffee terminology, but those are two different things, so... Huh. I'm assuming the coffee that's on the stand is an espresso. Yeah, it is. Like, that's the coffee, like, you know, Miss Maris brought in. So the ghost really likes cafe mocha, huh? A cafe mocha? Are you sure? Absolutely, sir. I remember because it's Mr. Maplethorpe's favorite. Oh, it is now. It's almost like routine, sir. Every day around noon, he would call upon me. And straight away, I think, that'll be Mr. Maplethorpe asking for his cafe mocha. Okay. If you get back on topic, please. Oh, gosh. Oh, of course, sir. Do forgive me. Just going and rambling about... routine. Now, you said you delivered a cafe mocha to the victim's room just before the murder? That is so. But Miss Rubin said the victim ordered espresso straight afterwards. That is strange, sir, but I do know what I said is the truth. This is strange. It's almost like there were two people in the room. Yeah. Actually... Wait, that's even more weird thinking about it. Wait. Huh. If we're going into the assumption that I'm, That is even more strange to think about it. So if, like, there definitely was two coffees here, and just, I'm assuming there's going to be no psych locks here after the statement, like, after we click forward, that means that basically there was 2 cups of coffee on the table, or at least another cup of coffee somewhere in the room. And I'm assuming, like, they only put the coffees on the table. Like, yeah. I'm assuming the tray as well, but... That means a cup of coffee probably went missing literally before everyone in the room, like, you know, came in. But why? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm assuming that if there's another place to set the coffee down, like the night dress or something, then, like, it just went missing, like, a minute, like, you know, a couple minutes after he delivered his coffee. Like, the victim, like, you know, the victim stashed it away under the bed. Oh, nice. This'll keep my coffee warm. That's too weird. That is, okay, that's eating my way now. That's impossible. Nobody else is in the front of the room at the time. But nobody could have left either. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, bellboy. It was a cafe milk you delivered, correct? Without a doubt. And you said that it was Mr. Mapplethorpe's favorite? Yes, I did. Interesting. But Mr. Mapplethorpe was nowhere near the crime when it happened. Yeah, he, like, literally was the last one to arrive in the scene. Then there's the plaster on Vic Barrow's nose. So the 2 likely suspects right now are Vic Barrows or Dick Mapplethorpe. He arrived an hour after we did. And the gun, if assuming the flintlock pistol, like, you know, wasn't decommissioned as Brisbane said, like, you know, supposed to be decoration, then the most likely suspect, if the flintlock pistol is the murder weapon, would be Mr. Mapplethorpe. Assuming, like, you know, there, like, you know, unique ammo, as I said before. So, like, That doesn't explain the plaster appearing on Vic Barrow's nose, though. He couldn't have had anything to do with it, could he? Sir? You've gone awfully quiet. Sorry. Anyway. You were on your way back to the ground floor when you found the elevator wasn't working? Indeed, sir. It's been happening quite often lately. Personally, I'm glad not to have been inside it whenever the power would cease. There's nothing wrong with the electricity or the elevator itself, is there? Not for what I can see, sir. Electricity is not my field of expertise. Don't you hate it when you're just going down, like, just walking down a flight of stairs and the power goes out and all the stairs retract themselves and you can't move anywhere? I hate when it happens. Wait, are you saying that, like, that doesn't happen to your places? Sometimes I try to call the elevator, but nothing happens. That happened yesterday, too. What's going on? Okay, well, it's obviously way more important. So, that's even more weird to think about, then. There's missing stuff in the room. The elevator was out of commission. Thank you for your help, Mr. Bellboy. Mr. Boy. Oh, think nothing of it, sir. I only hope to make your search for the killer that little bit easier. Would my testimony in written form be of assistance to you, sir? Another affidavit you want me to write? You want to write down for me? You sure do like writing down affidavits? In written form? Yes, I can write you another affidavit if you wish. Oh God, you really want to? As if my testimony yesterday proved to be of some assistance. What the heck? If you don't mind. Most excellent, sir. The bellboy excitedly scribbles something down and hands it over. Bellboy's testimony into the court record. What testimony was that again? I think he's cheerful as well. Okay, what was that again? Here it is. I heard a loud booming gunshot followed by Miss Rubin's voice on the screen. Yeah, okay, yeah. Remember that point. Loud booming gunshot. That, like, since they're bringing up, yeah, that definitely brings up my, like, yeah. What other reason? Or it could be Yes, the ordering. It was gunshot, then she screamed. Can imagine... To be like... Yeah. Like, points to, like, what gun was used? Or, like, this is, like, a classic case of him, This is, like, how, like, contradictions were, like, you know, you found really in the first game, where I'm, oh, I saw the victim run left, but I saw her run right. Oh, that's not right! That kind of thing. Like, I imagine, like, that's gonna be probably just used in court. We're talking to, like, I guess the killer, and while he's here, I wonder if he knows anything else. Oh, this is not time for me to bring up Thomas the friendly ghosty wosty. I mean, ghosts do like their toast. I mean, you ghosts like their like eating china completely whole. Why not toast? Well, what are you talking about? Toast is a completely other question. They like to eat the silverware too. Yeah. Do you know anything about the ghost of this place? The ghost, sir? Yes, you do know about it, right? Please, alright, don't tell me you're a scaredy cat. Yes, I do. It's just that you're not scared of it, are you? Truth be told, sir, I'm just a tad. Especially when I think about how he died. You know how he died. You know why the ghost is rumored to exist? Yes, sir. And it's not very pleasant. I don't suppose there's any chance you could tell me. Really, sir? Do we have the honor? Huh? He soon changed his tune. Oh, he loves ghost stories. Nice. Really? I mean, this ghost seems to be a taboo subject around here. I always wanted to tell a story like this. Ooh. I must admit that I'm not really prepared, sir. I haven't had much of a chance to practice my scary voice. I think we could do without. I'm not too fussy. Could you just tell me, please? Very well, then. I'd like to take you back 37 years into the past. Or was it 36? No, 37. I do apologize, sir. 37? Oh. Once upon a time, 37 years ago, two twin boys were born into the Mapplethorpe household. Their names were Ronald and Cedric. Cedric had a twin brother? For about 2 years, all was well in the Mapplethorpe farm. The house used to have a nursery in which the boys played with their toys. And it was there where tragedy suddenly struck. What happened? The boys' grandfather spent more time with them than the rest of the family, as they were often working in their farm. One day, the grandfather showed the boys something interesting when they were 2 years old. Oh. It was an antique flintlock pistol. He had a pair of them, but he only brought one of them to show his grandchildren. But what has this got to do with... No. No, he didn't... The pistol was an antique, sir. It had been decommissioned for display purposes. Or at least one of them was. Oh. He selected the wrong one. The gun suddenly discharged and struck one of the boys. Ronald. That's horrible. How could he make such a stupid mistake? Wait, hold on. Wait, Ronald and Thomas. He was wrapped with a terrible guilt since that day. His daughter and her husband, the boy's parents, despised him no matter how much he apologized. One day he could take it no more, and he shot himself. Oh, God. What? The same pistol he accidentally shot young Ronald with. He shot himself in the nursery where the incident... Stop saying shot! I'm sorry, but that's just the most depressing thing I've ever heard. My God. I agree entirely, sir. But you asked me. You said he killed himself in the nursery? Indeed, sir. I hate to be the one staying in that room. I'm not, am I? Oh, God. That's why we kept. We were up all night. I'm not sure, sir. Rumor has it the nursery was left in the same condition as it was that day. Huh. That was a disturbing story. I didn't hear it for nothing. Wait, hold on a minute. How did you know about all this? Oh, yeah.
you're a new hire here. This doesn't sound like the kind of story Mr. Mapplethorpe would just throw around.
Yeah, that too.
I found this diary, sir. I found it one day while attending to one of the rooms on the first floor. It was lodged behind the dresser. As a result, I thought Mr. Mapplethorpe had simply misplaced it. But after reading the ghost part, it dawned on me that he meant it for it to be there.
You were on the first floor?
I thought nobody was allowed there. Only the rooms where the construction is deemed a health hazard, sir. Mr. Wright, could I ask a favor of you?
I suppose. What is it?
This diary, could you return it to room 101 for me?
Oh, 101? Ghost Stories 101.
I took it by mistake, and I've been meaning to replace it for days. I wouldn't want Mr. Mapplethorpe to find out, sir.
I suppose I could drop it off for you. Oh yeah. We're getting errands from the bellboy. Bellboy to errand boy now are going to be...
It would save my life, sir. Thank you. Don't forget, room 101, behind the dresser.
Okay. On diary, other received.
Would that be all, sir?
Can I have some beef jerky first off, then you can leave? Oh, you don't have any? Okay.
I think so, yes. Thank you. You've been a huge help. Think nothing of it, Mr. Wright. Now, if you excuse me, I have to return downstairs now. Good luck catching that crook, sir.
Thanks. I'll need it. You're just as upbeat as ever. Huh. We know why the ghost is here. Huh. But the different names, so like the son was Ronald, but Maris brought up Thomas? Assuming that's a nickname? We're actually thinking about it now. Oh, wait. Like, Cedric said that Maris is engaged to his brother, but Ronald was killed as a toddler, so maybe she confused the names because, huh. Well, we learned this from the bellboy from a diary from back then, so I guess... I'm assuming... Wait, did the name change? Thomas Mapplethorpe. Oh, grandfather believes to haunt the Mapplethorpe Hotel. Wait, so then who's Cedric's... I guess Cedric had another brother? Or something, because Maris was engaged. Yeah, 25. And he's 37. Yeah. Must have had another brother then. Like, several years afterwards then, and Maris, yeah. We learned a ghost story. Huh. So the person wandering these halls, didn't it be Thomas Mapplethorpe, Cedric's grandfather, or to get from shooting his twin brother? How's it going to play with Maris seeing the ghost in the room? Same black coat, trench coat, and all. Huh. Strange, it's really strange. But I guess we'll figure out next time. So, for a fun time watch as I am playing this. See you next time, whatever time may be, and I'll hope you have a fantastic day.